Only Santa sits on his lap for Christmas. My massive sidekick in the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Tyrus.
What do you
You're
want?
looking at me. I'm looking at you.
I have to look. You know what?
I know it's hard to look away.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just look above. Listen, this is any time you've seen in court where a victim of a horrible crime, the other attorney's job is to make them look like something's wrong. You know, like a rape victim, they bring up her sexual past to try to like diminish her. They have used Twitter as their frontline defense and filter. They've used it to go after enemies. They've used it to protect themselves. They used it to protect their guy. The Hunter Biden story would have certainly cost him the election. So they squashed it. They squashed story after story, and then anybody they wanted to choose to go after to end them, it wasn't through courts, it wasn't through the police, it was through Twitter. They canceled. They became woke. Elon, by opening up, is now showing the crimes they committed, the things that they did wrong. So what do? Do you own it? No. You have to make Elon a criminal.
Yeah.
So they now use words that mean nothing. He's attacking free speech. How is he doing that? He didn't say this is the new right tweet and replace the bird with an elephant. You know what I'm saying? He just said, we can all talk.
Yeah.
Because which means things are gonna come out.
Right.
And he's messing with them. I'm gonna put the information because there's gonna be conversations, just like there was those text messages about President Trump going, we cannot let this happen.
Right.
We have the FBI agents were texting back and forth and how they were gonna go to get rid of him. Those things were happening in Twitter, and they didn't, unlike the FBI, who the ones that had to be secretive, they were just talking about it, they were doing it. So they have to create him, they have to make him a criminal, they have to spin it. And they're gonna pull in all their allies. That's why the White House is watching, and suddenly Apple all of a sudden cares about free speech and platforms.
Right.
Meanwhile, in China, where their phones are made, it's horrible over there, but they got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Because they have to make Elon a criminal.
Breaks the ice by walking across the Arctic. My massive sidekick in the NWA's World Heavyweight Champion, Tyrus.
Always says a prayer.
This has to stop.
Okay. What do you mean?
Used we a lot in that monologue.
This is your secret thing, and the only way to end this is listen. We'll take the night off, have her down, you and her one-on-one, 60-minute interview, and get to the bottom of it, because we are fed up.
Yes.
We are tired.
Are you talking for her too?
There is a we here.
Yes.
We think you need help.
Yeah, would we?
Yes, and women always seem to be on the wrong. They always get attacked, and and if you say anything about him, he's like, well, I'm identifying as a woman, how dare you? But this is not how women are or women act.
Yeah.
You're identifying with stuff you saw on the internet, with porno fantasies and sex addiction to how women are, and like, it's like when you're 13 or 14, that first video you see, and you suddenly think all women, whatever conversation you have ends with them wanting to have sex with you.
Yeah.
And then you go out in the real world, and when you say hi, they don't even say anything to you. They just keep walking. So that's reality. Women aren't like this. This is not normal behavior. This is her fantasy trying to portray, and then she wants the same protection as what it is to actually be a woman, and that this is not it.
Do you think that that's what this is, or I'm gonna always go back?
I think it's dysphoria. It's this. You're trying to be a fantasy of what you think. A lot of times they're doing impersonations. They always talk about like, oh, I cried 5 times today,
right?
And I can't make my mind on a restaurant. Those are
I'm
stereotypes. I'm
yes.
such a no. You're just an undecided person. That's not what it is to be a woman. Portraying what it is to be a woman. It's like they're living in their dysphoria fantasy of what womanhood is without actually. That's why they're not women, in my opinion.
Got it, Pat.
But this is the one that gets on
People in general.
Nick?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay. Explain.
That junk.
Yeah.
I love the morning. I love the sun. But I'm playing this game wrong.
Yes.
Instead of fighting this ignorant, stupid about how somehow my blackness prevents me from getting up or being on time for work, and I can only work in non-daylight savings, I'm just going to agree with it.
Yeah.
So I'll see y'all in June. Yeah. And I will be 20 to 15 minutes late because what am I going to do? I'm a minority. So, oh, sun's out. Getting sick. Gotta go. It's supposed to be filmed started at 8 p.m., but I don't get here till 11.
Oh, I see.
So he wants to confront me, and he does sometimes, and I just go,
I do want to.
You gotta handcuff him. They'll just get out of it.
Oh, a handcuff.
Two of the racist guys at work got caught talking about monkeypox.
Yeah.
And in an effort to save their son, who shouldn't have been in the building in the first place, they changed the name. But yet, for some reason, chickenpox still runs rampant.
Yes.
Because there's no way you could have filmed chickens like skinny, crackhead white people. What? No one know what a chicken head was? I mean, that's unfair. So change that to C-pox.
Yeah, Monkeypox.
Yeah.